acoustic Doppler current profiler. It's a device that measures the speed, direction, and intensity of the current.
Okay, Brian, we're ready.
The profiler works by sending off pings through the water. They'll hit suspended particles and send a signal back. The size of the wavelength coming back will tell them the speed and direction of the current in real time.
The instrument can splice the water column up into 1 meter increments and give us what the current, speed, and direction in each of these layers. What you're looking for is a nice, smooth, linear current, as opposed to a current that's picture or raging rapids, where the water is going in several different directions at once. The turbines are most efficient when the turbine is perpendicular to the water current. So we're looking for areas that when the tide comes in, it goes one direction. When the tide leaves, it goes basically the other direction.
So they found a good general spot, but they need more details. And for that, the current meter will live for a full month in a yellow submarine, a submersible instrument buoy anchored to the seabed. That'll give them a look at a full tidal cycle. From there, mathematical models can predict decades into the future what the tidal flows will be.
The tide is predictable, so we can measure and therefore generate a power curve of each area based on the speed and the direction of the currents we see in each of these areas.
And when it's time to retrieve the unit, all they have to do is wirelessly send a signal to the acoustic release on the anchor.
So when I send the signal to release, it releases that shackle, and the whole float can come to the top or can be retrieved.
But a good current isn't the only issue affecting where these turbines can go. Will they be clear of shipping and commercial fisheries? And of course, what's living beneath the waves?
So you have to be cognizant of the habitat that you want to put these turbines in.
They need to check the diversity and density of marine life in the area. That begins by collecting sediment from the seabed. For that, they use a dredge, a mechanical mud grabber.
Okay, free faller.
Once it hits bottom, it'll take a chunk of sediment and be hauled back up. They'll do a quick analysis on the boat, then send it all to a lab for more tests.
What you and I would say, oh, there's just a bucket of mud, but there's a lot to be gleaned from this bucket of mud.
They can also get a look at what's going on deep below the surface with this remotely operated vehicle. A video camera sends back a signal to the boat. The ROV also sports a still camera, GPS, and sonar. It's fully equipped to give a detailed look at exactly what marine life might be in the proposed site.
If it's an ecologically sensitive species, a species at risk, an endangered species, that is just something that will get screened out in the environmental assessment that would more than likely nix the project.
After all the physical and environmental assessments are done, turbine developers look forward to the next stage, actual deployment of the units. For open hydro, they'll start by installing just one turbine in the Bay of Fundy within the next month. That'll be a 2-year test project.
What we're looking for is a zero impact to the environment, but that can be demonstrated by installing an initial turbine first.
But the developers can't even get to that point until the assessment work from teams like Pat Fitzgerald's is done.
If somebody decides that, yes, they can accurately predict how much water is going to be going by their device to capture how much, to generate X number of kilowatts of power. And if we've done that, with a 99% confidence, we've done a good job.
And this next story takes us a little